I am 82 years old. I've built a home, provided for a family of 5, and never once missed a single day of work to put food on the table. I did exactly what society told me a real man was supposed to do. But I'm going to tell you a truth that your pride, your culture, and even your own father never dared to tell you. They drill it into your head that a man must be a rock, a fortress. They tell you to swallow your fear, shoulder the burden in silence, and never, ever show them you are bleeding. They are lying to you, and that lie is killing your family. Look at this empty room. It's filled with expensive furniture and smiling photographs, but listen to the silence. It's heavy, suffocating. My hands, they tremble now, not just from age, but from the ghost of a memory. Sitting in my truck in a dark, freezing garage 30 years ago, quietly wiping my own tears, terrified to let my wife see me break. I built a perfect, indestructible statue of a father, but it was completely hollow inside. Don't scroll past this, because what I am about to tell you is the exact reason why your children refuse to call you when their world is falling apart. It's the reason your wife feels 1,000,000 miles away, even when she's sleeping right next to you. I put on the armor of a strong man to protect them, but it became a permanent prison. Listen closely. Let me take you back to 1984. I was 38 years old, a young man with the weight of the entire world crushing his shoulders. It was a Tuesday in late November, the kind of freezing, biting cold that seeps through your leather boots and settles deep into your bones. I had just lost my biggest client. The bank was threatening to foreclose on this very house. And there I was, sitting outside in my pickup truck, the engine off, the darkness wrapping around me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I remember the smell of gasoline, old leather, and my own cold sweat. I gripped the steering wheel so hard my knuckles turned white, and right there, in the pitch black of my own driveway, I broke down. I wept. My chest heaved with the kind of silent, violent sobs that tear a man apart from the inside. I was terrified. I felt like a little boy who had lost his way in the dark woods. But then, I looked at the glowing windows of my living room. I saw the silhouette of my wife, Margaret, moving in the kitchen. I saw my young son playing on the rug. And what did I do? I did what my father taught me and what his father taught him. I wiped my face. I slapped my own cheeks until the color came back. I took a deep, jagged breath, and I locked all that fear, all that agonizing humanity, deep inside a steel box in my chest. I walked through that front door. The warmth of the house hit me, smelling of roast chicken. Margaret looked up. She knew. A woman always knows when the man she loves is drowning. She walked over, put her soft hand on my freezing cheek, and whispered, "Are you okay, honey? Talk to me." That was the moment. The door was wide open. I could have fallen into her arms, but the ego of the provider took over. I pulled away. "I'm fine, Margaret," I said, my voice as cold as a concrete slab. "Just a long day. I've got everything under control." I didn't just reject her help. I rejected her intimacy. Later that evening, my 7-year-old son came to me crying over a failed spelling test. Did I hold him? No. I looked at him with stern, emotionless eyes. Men don't cry over a piece of paper. Wipe your face. Fix it. I thought I was teaching him strength, but I was just a coward hiding behind a stoic mask. I didn't lose my house that night, but I started losing my family to the silence. Fast forward to today. I am 82 years old. The house is completely paid off. The bank never took it. It's spotless, filled with expensive leather and mahogany, and it feels exactly like a museum, a monument to a man who provided everything but shared nothing. My wife, Margaret, she passed away 5 years ago, and my son, the little boy who cried over a spelling test, he's 45 now. He's a grown man, a vice president at a firm in Chicago, and right now, his wife is leaving him. His world is collapsing, just like mine almost did in 1984. I know he is breaking inside. I can feel it in my bones. So last night, I did something I rarely do. I texted him. I asked if he wanted to come over, have a drink, and talk. 2 hours later, the screen lit up. Just one sentence. "I'm fine, Dad. Just a long day. I've got everything under control." The exact same words. The exact same words I used on his mother 30 years ago. It hit me like a freight train. He's not pushing me away because he hates me. He's pushing me away because I trained him to do this. I taught him that a man must be an island. I taught him that suffering must be done in solitary confinement. When he comes to visit now, it's out of duty. He brings groceries, he pays for my landscaping, he asks about my blood pressure, but he will never look me in the eye and say, "Dad, I am scared," because he thinks I have never been scared. He thinks I am made of iron. I built an armor to protect my family, but I ended up locking myself inside it. And the worst part, the absolute most permanent, terrifying part of this mistake, I handed that same cursed armor down to my son, and now I have to sit in this empty room, staring at a static TV, watching him drown in the exact same silence, and there is nothing I can do to reach him. The wall is too thick. Let's talk about the male ego. You think ego is just arrogance. You think it's about wanting to be right, or buying a shiny car, or winning an argument at the dinner table. No. The most dangerous ego is the one born from terror, the absolute paralyzing terror of being exposed as inadequate. Society handed us a blueprint when we were boys. It said, provide, protect, fix things, and whatever you do not bleed on the living room carpet. So, when the pressure mounts, when the business is failing, when the medical report is bad, when we feel completely lost, we forge this armor. We convince ourselves that suffering in silence is a noble sacrifice. But here is the brutal law of human nature. You cannot selectively numb emotion. You just can't. When you build a fortress to keep the fear and the sadness hidden inside, you also lock the joy and the love outside. A marble statue doesn't feel the biting cold of winter, but it also cannot feel the warmth of a child's embrace. You survive, but you stop living. You think you are protecting your wife by hiding your stress? You are betraying her. Marriage is not a contract for you to be her bodyguard. It is a partnership of two broken souls trying to heal together. By shutting her out, you tell her that she is not strong enough to carry your weight. You turn your partner into a spectator. And your children? God help us, what we do to our children. A boy looks at his perfect father who never cries, never fails, never admits fear. So what happens when that boy grows up and fails? He thinks he is defective. He thinks he is a disappointment because his father never gave him the permission to be human. By hiding your scars, you taught them that having scars is a shameful secret. Strength is not holding up the roof by yourself until your spine breaks. Real strength, the kind of strength that builds a legacy, is looking at your family with tears in your eyes and saying, "I don't know what to do right now, but we will figure it out together." I learned that 40 years too late. So how do you fix this? You are 45, 55, maybe 60 years old. You still have the one thing I don't have, time. Listen to an old ghost before you become one yourself. I am not going to give you soft suggestions. I am going to give you 3 direct orders. Order number 1. Tonight, when you walk through that front door, do not ask what is for dinner. Do not retreat to your leather chair with a glass of scotch. Sit down at the kitchen table, look your wife dead in the eyes, and give her a piece of your burden. Tell her about a moment today that terrified you. Tell her you are exhausted. Take her hand, feel the warmth of her skin, and say, I don't have it all figured out right now, and I really need you. Watch the shock on her face melt into absolute relief. Give her the privilege of being your sanctuary, not just your spectator. Order number 2. Pick up your phone. Call your son. Call your daughter. Do not ask about their grades, their promotions, or their bank accounts. Tell them a story about the biggest, most humiliating failure of your life. Tell them about the time you sat in the freezing dark and cried in your truck because you thought you had ruined everything. Shatter the illusion of your flawless perfection. Give them the ultimate gift, the knowledge that failing does not make them a disappointment. It just makes them human, exactly like their old man. Order number 3, stop physically pulling away when your kid comes to you broken or when your wife reaches out to touch your face in a moment of stress. Do not stiffen up. Do not throw a wad of cash at the problem and walk away. Lean into the uncomfortable, messy, agonizing emotions. Let them see the cracks in your concrete foundation, because light can only enter a room through the cracks. You spend your entire adult life building an empire, paying off a 30-year mortgage, and accumulating respect from strangers at the country club. You think that is your legacy? Let me tell you what true freedom at the end of a man's life really looks like. It is not a perfectly balanced portfolio. True freedom is lying on your deathbed, breathing your final breaths, surrounded by people who know exactly who you are. Your deepest fears, your ugliest flaws, your broken pieces, and they hold your hand and love you anyway. They don't love the money. They don't love the iron statue. They love the naked, vulnerable man underneath. Do not build a sterile museum of silence like I did. Do not leave your family worshiping an empty suit of armor. Take the damn armor off. It is heavy, it is suffocating, and it is quietly killing the very people you swore to protect. I am 82 years old. I am sitting alone in a fortress paid for with my pride. But you still have a chance. Put this phone down. Go take off your armor. Make it count before the clock stops.